Hello everyone, welcome back to the Year of Rogue, and welcome to Tharsis. Tharsis is a strategy roguelike where we must roll dice and use those dice to maintain our essential systems aboard a spaceship heading towards Mars. These are our 4 crew members that we have unlocked. None of the others are currently available to us, so we'll take these guys. We'll play on normal because we don't want to play every game on the easiest setting throughout the Year of Rogue, and so why not start with a challenge with some dice rolling, and we will confirm our journey.
We have prepared for any disaster, for every disaster. Not all of them at once. We can't turn back, but how can we go on?
Alert. Micro-meteoroids have destroyed the pantry and crippled the ectomy. J. Cross has been ejected into space, and Pia Musgrave suffered a fatal injury. Your new goal: survive. So, we have a pool of 4 scientists, 4 heroes. They are in various of the systems here, and we need to prevent the problems occurring in each section by rolling the dice that are available to us. The dice are the white pips indicated in each portrait. So the captain, Jean Holloway, has 4, Kayla Jones has 2, and so on. And each specialist also has a special skill they can use whilst we're tackling the problem. Currently, if we go to ship info, we can see the different areas that are available to us. And we have 3 of our members here in the HEPA damaged section. So we need to send somebody to do something around here. So let's start with our mechanic. Now our hull only has 3 bars of health. I guess it's not really health for a robot, as it were, but you know, these are the things that happen. High efficiency particle air filter damaged. Just like the HEPA filters back on Earth, this life support device removes contaminated material from the air. We are not back on Earth, however. So we have 2 dice. We can repair the hull if we put a 5 or higher into this specialist slot. We can repair if we roll at least 9 up here, and we can gain extra dice if we put dice over here. If we roll a 4, it's a void, and if we roll a 3, it has become stasis, so we're just going to have to deal with that, I think. And so let's just roll. Right, we lost one of our assists there to stop the stasis impacting us. So that goes down to a 6. We have 1 roll remaining, and the 1 is not very good. But what I am going to do is I'm going to put this 1 into the life support regain module. So rather than having 1 die here, we now have 3. But I can't re-roll my 3 dice now. So that's our deployment. We did not finish the repair. So let's put Kayla Jones here as well. So we still have the problem of voids and stasis, but we roll our 2 dice. So the void steals our die. The stasis causes this to now be stuck on a 3, I think. So we can't put it here. We can't put it there. We can only put it up here, which is a pain. That's going to be that deployment. Now, I was hoping to put Jean up into the main area so that they can do the most work against the 27. So let's put Alison Silver here as well. And we have 1 die, but we can re-roll up to 3 times. Or our die can be stolen from us. This is pulling no punches, isn't it? Well, both of these things cause -1 health to everybody. So we might as well do the one that we can guarantee. So who's left? Jean. So we're going to roll 4 dice. The stasis we can put in here. That event is complete. The 5 we can put here to add +1 die to all crew in the module, which is everybody at the moment. So everyone's got extra resources for next turn. And then we can gain extra dice ourselves by putting a 1 in here. We get 2 more dice. And that is our entire turn. Or we can roll again. And we'll put our extra die in the research projects. Now, if we fill enough of this science, we can then take bonuses with our spare dice. But this event is complete. We'll finish our deployment, and now we're going to have to deal with -1 health because of the meteor strike.
Turning sour. The crew's and my own. But if I can't lead them, we're all dead. I need to get it together.
Right, now we have to pick a side project. We have to pick one of these two things. We're all a mess. We need to perk up. Just look at us, a bunch of droopy-eyed, overpaid losers who couldn't turn a wrench to save our lives. +1 die for all crew. -2 health for us. If not chosen, these people take 10 stress. I thought I would just work and pain would go away. I don't think I can hold out much longer. Please help me. +2 health for everybody. -1 dice for all crew. Well, seeing as Pakal and Jean are both on 1 HP each, I think +2 health is imperative. The others will get some stress, but it's better than being dead. Oh, it's +2 health only for these two. Well, that's still Jean getting some extra health. Then we have 2 food available. This is worth 3+ dice, so I think the simple measure here is to feed Allison and to feed Kayla. Now we get new incidents. So we have -1 all die, -1 dice for all, and a leak warning. Now this impending damage is going to hurt the hull, which will be a problem for us. So we need to send somebody down and somebody across. Can I see +1 health to all crew in module? Specialist, mechanic. We definitely don't want to lose dice, but we definitely also don't want to lose hull. And if we take 1 health each, we'll lose Pakal as well, which would be a problem. Can I see the whole of the ship? So it's not giving me the name of this unit. But +1 health to crew in module, I think we need to do so we don't die. So we'll deploy here. We can roll all of our dice. The 5 is 5 or higher, so we can heal everybody for 1. We can put the 1 and the 6 into research. And the 2 can come over here, we can get 2 dice back. And finish our deployment. So that's everyone at least not going to die this turn. Then our specialist gets 1 extra reroll. Mechanic can do +1 to hull. Captain +1 die to crew in module. I don't think we need the +1 die, so let's move the mechanic down to the Pobcac. Strange name. Problem occurred between chair and keyboard. Even the best among the brightest who have trained for years to handle a specific mission, there still exists moments where the biggest problem is the user. I see. So we're going to roll our 3 dice here. We lose our first assist on a stasis. Now we need to repair for 8. We can reduce stress. Decrease stress for the active crew member by 60%. Our stress is pretty high right now, so fortunately we can go 5 and 3, make 8. And we can put this 6 over here to reduce our stress down. I thought that was going to bring this line down, but apparently not. yeah, his stress has been reduced incredibly. So now we have Allison and Jean. We need to deal with this leak. Let's take our +1 reroll specialist and deploy them against this leak. Minor leak warning. Small leaks can still pose a threat to the stability of the ship. Oxygen renewals needs to work at higher capacity, stressing vital systems. Greenhouse. Gain food which can be used to replenish dice. So we're going to roll our 4 dice. We get hurt because of the injury. The 2 gets consumed by the void. We can reroll 1 extra time. We need, on average, 3 5s. So let's roll everything, look for 5s. We take another injury, but the 6 is great. And if we take the 4, we now need to roll a 5 or a 6 on this die. We get hurt again, which is really, really problematic. Let's harvest... Oh, we have to... The first one won't harvest us any food. We need the second one to do that. Well, we'll stick a 3 in here. Finish our deployment. We're not going to be able to deal with this, but none of us are on 1 health at the moment, which is fine. So, Jean, come deal with this leak warning. Roll all of your dice. Another frickin' injury, but we can harvest some food there. We can repair this. Now we don't have those 2 negatives on our last 2 rolls. So we can get rid of these 1s because they're no use to us anywhere. And a pair of 5s, so we can give ourselves 1 extra die. And we can hold a die in our research projects. And that's finished deployment. More damage incoming. We all take 1.
I let my fear get the better of me, but the others have proven me wrong. I'm proud of how the crew has come together. I think we might actually have a chance.
Right. We have choices. Minus 30% stress for these guys. Or +2 health and -1 hull over here. Well, right now, Pakal is on 1 HP. If we lose HP again the next round, they're risking death. So +2 health, -1 hull over here. +3 dice for Pakal. Nobody else needs the food at the moment, which is good. That's a problem. Oh boy, those are some big numbers. And so much, enough hull damage for us to lose if we don't do something about this now. And we're going to lose 3 health each if we don't fix some of these problems. The doctor can heal people. And we're probably going to want to get the captain and the specialist to help out in this direction. But if we put them in this module, they will be here, which is fine. They can get healed, which is also good, but they won't be able to contribute anywhere else, which is a problem. So, right now... God, there's so many negatives on these dice problems. Start with the doctor here. Stasis on 1 and 2s. Not so bad. Okay, what do we want? Regain dice on these. 5 health, +1 for health on those. So the 6 we don't need anywhere. The 4 we probably want here. The 5 can come up there. We can put 3 in here. That caps out our dice, so the other 3 can go down there. And that's everything. Now we can move through this unit, because if there's a problem in a unit and you try and move through it, you will be injured. So who else is going where? +1 die, +1 reroll. Jean, if you could go to whatever unit this is. Laboratory. Increase the amount of assist used to prevent hazards when rolling. A 5 or higher gets 3. That's great. There's no injuries here. So this is stuck on 2. We need a 5 or higher here. We'll stick the 2 in there. A 4 and a 3. Repair that, then we can reroll the 1 once. That gives us 3 assists for our future rolls, which is incredible. So, +1 hull, +1 reroll. Well, neither of these are going to contribute to one another, so we might as well deploy Pakal here whilst we're already there. Now, how does amphetamine work? Because it says prevent injury here. Makes the crew extra alert to avoid accidents. Yeah, so we blocked this injury, which is great. 6 makes a lot of sense. We're going to need at least 5 from each of this dice to finish the repair here, which seems difficult, I won't lie. If we put a 4 in, we need 2 5s and a 6. It's close. It's close. So, pocket the 1. Finish deployment. And then Allison is going to have to come down here. -2 health is obviously worse than 1 health. So here we can roll. All of these 2s are stuck, but that's fine because that finishes the repair. Then a 5. We can reduce stress, or we can bank it. Our stress is very high at the moment, so that seems worthwhile. Her stress has come way down. We all take 1 damage.
I've checked our food stores, and it looks grim. We lost more than half our supplies with the module. If we don't find some creative solutions, we'll starve before we ever reach Mars.
Right. No movement damage, -1 health for us. 1 plus food, -2 dice for us. That would kill... Yeah, this choice will kill crew, so we're not picking that, obviously. Cannibalism. Each usage will decrease the overall health that the crew member has and cause significant stress. The benefit increases as crew perish. So this is probably the dead teammate that we had from the beginning of the story, which is grim. We do have food for now, though. So I think we're going to hold off on the cannibalism and the stress, especially with Kayla Jones almost being above the ship, above the cap. Right, -1 health all, pressure uncertain for hull damage. Hull repair, lab increase assists health recovery, regain dice, reduce stress, harvest food, no movement damage. Well, what's important? If we take 2 damage each, that's going to be a problem. If we put the doctor somewhere with somebody who's hurt, they can work together to heal as well as get some of the problems resolved. So if we put our specialist over here, 3s are going to result in injuries. That's terrible because we will die. But we can't put somebody there and have them roll other stuff because we need them to be cured. Oh, this is so bad. How does anyone beat this game? We do have 1 assist, so I guess we are going to have to go with this. So just don't roll multiple 3s, please. Alright, there goes our assist. We can put that, that, and that in there. Finish that deployment. Then I would like the captain, but if they move out of this area, they will be hurt, so they're not going to do that. Let's get the doctor. Let's get the mechanic over here as well. Roll our 4 dice. We get injured once, which is just the worst, but a 3. We can put a 5 in here and 2 4s to harvest food. Or we can put a 4 in here, a 5 to increase our hull repair, and then save a 4 for something else. Right, we're going to put a 4 in the harvest food. Then come out of this and put our doctor in there. Roll the dice. So that heals everybody. That gives us food. Then we can roll this 3 again. If we get 4, we get more food. If not, we can just harvest it. That's actually the worst one. Discard and use die in finish deployment. Yes. Now, this is going to do 1 health to everybody, and the captain has only 1 health, and they can't leave this cabin because they will die. If we could find a heal down here, we might be able to put our 4 different dice in. +1 health, active crew member, small kit. We absolutely need that immediately. So, injuries on 4 and stasis on 2 is terrifying. None of these are 4. That's great. Right. First thing. We would love to repair this if we could, but we'd also love to not die. So, if we put the 5 in here, we'd get assists, but then the remaining 3 dice would probably not be enough to finish. So we're going to take the 1, put that there, and then regain 1 HP. Thank goodness. 17 repair on 1 module. Well, we only have 3 dice, unfortunately. And it's probably just going to have to be 5, 5. And hope to roll a 6, which is kind of terrible. That's an injury, which is a very big problem. Can't put it here, can't put it there. We can put it there, and then this guy's going to die, I think. And our hull takes 1 damage.
Transmission arrived. Not from Earth, but from Mars. from Tharsis. An impossible signal from an impossible source. Is this what we're searching for? Who's transmitting this signal? Was there another mission to Mars? One sent before ours? Or is the message coming from someone else?
Something else. Right. 30% stress for me. 1 dice for me. 30% stress for all crew. Minus 30% stress. 1 hull damage. I think we have to take the stress here. Take the de-stress here. And then put the food there. Do we go full cannibal? -1 max health. I mean, we're never getting them back to 6 health anyway, are we? But that was a lot of stress. Okay, well, that's 4 hull damage, and we only have 2 hull. Even with our mechanic going up to 3 hull, we're probably still going to have issues. So, let's put the... And these two have 1 HP each, so they need health from the doctor. We could roll the doctor now. Or we could put people ahead of us. Oh man, this is like rough. Put the doctor in the greenhouse. Roll 4 dice. Right, then +1 health to everybody in this module. -10% stress for all crew, no movement damage, 17 repair in 1 module. Or we can try and harvest some food. Let's just see if we roll doubles anywhere. We don't. So we're going to go 1, 3, 4, finish. Now we need to deal with these things. Let's put the mechanic onto the heater fail. Stasis on 2s and 3s. Lovely dice, thanks to our cannibalism. But really high scoring dice, which is great. So a 5 and a 6 there do a lot for us. Then we can regain more dice, but right now I don't think we need it terribly. Whereas instead we can get some hull. We can put a 5 and a 2 into here. Finish our deployment. Now 17 repair in 1 module might finish off the HPU failure if we're having real issues. Or if we somehow manage to clutch out a 24, we could put it into the pressure uncertain. So we're gonna roll here. Double injuries on 4s is horrific. No 4s. That's 6, 12, 18. And I think rather than risking an injury or anything else, we can simply go 5, 2. Now, I guess we can let that other hull go for 1 and hope to do 17 repair damage to 1 module elsewhere. No one's dying. Hull takes 1 damage.
It's designed for the Ectomi. Nobody has them but us. So who are they? And where did they get them?
This seemed very chill for people thinking about aliens. +1 health for us, -1 hull. +1 assist, +10% stress. Clearly we take the health to keep the 2 that are going to die alive. And we don't need to eat any of this cannibalism right now, I don't think. I'd love to know exactly how much stress eating this would give us, but I think we can just carry on with what we have. My goodness, that's so much destruction. Okay. I would love to just use this 17 repair somewhere. Probably here on the 15 immediately. Why can't I do it? Do I have to be in... Do I have to be in a particular location for that? Also, maybe that's not the priority because the hull's gonna implode because of everything else right now. So... let's get the doctor started on this. Injury on 4, injury on 5, stasis on 2. Now we can use the MCC override. Six repair. Oh my goodness. 6 repair. I should have used 17 rather than... Should have used 17 rather than a 6 die. But I will do this. I guess we have to be here. Disaster reduce 28 repair in 1 module. Well, we'll save this then. Finish that deployment. That's enough to do the EDX leak at the end. So if we put the specialist up into uncertain pressure, we'd lose 1 health to do that, which means we would die. So I guess we're doing this. Oh man, but the hull's going to implode either way, surely. Right. If we repair this, we won't be able to fill this out for the 28 repair in 1 module. So is it better to get more dice? Because this is -1 dice to all. We can do a 4, a 3, reduce stress, and put 5 into that. Then the mechanic is going to come up to uncertain pressure here. Then we need a 1 and a 2 and a 5 and a 2. But we have 4 dice. It could happen. Right, that 2 can go there. 6. If we... This is doing 1 hull damage to us, so we need... can I see the whole ship? We need to make sure the hull is intact at the end of this round. We can give ourselves 1 hull. Repairing this for 2 will also give us 1 hull. And if we can roll a 1... we can prevent 2 hull. So I think rolling 3 dice in hunting a 1 is going to be most important. So this one goes there. This is kind of the perfect roll. Oh, we're not going to be in the other module, are we? Activate the module's emergency systems to aid in disaster reduction. 28 repair in one module, but it has to be the module we're in, right? We can't do that anymore. I'm bad. EDX leak is going to destroy the hull. And that's going to be a GG, right? As all the components drift apart from one another and become space debris. 6 turns, 22 events, 6 research, 2 human meals, events remaining 3, stress 61, final score 736 on normal. That is unbelievably difficult. But, you know, we will learn and we'll get better and we'll figure out some of these intricacies of the rules and stuff. But I hope you've enjoyed Tharsis. I'm sure it will crop back up through the course of the year because there's no way we're going to defeat it that quickly. In any case, thank you ever so much for watching. If you're enjoying any part of these series, please do consider subscribing for more roguelikes. If you have any questions or comments, you can put them down below. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.